Your voice, your opinion, your community. Fact TV, free speech protected.
Oh, there. What a lovely flower arrangement. I think you just have a way with flowers, Grandma Kitty. I think you did just fine. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Grandma Kitty's house, and I'm Grandma Kitty, of course. I was just arranging some flowers to give to my dad for Father's Day. How do they look? Do you think I did okay? Did I get them in the right place? Yes? What's that? You thought flowers were for mothers? Well, I suppose that's true. Yeah, mothers do like flowers more than fathers do. Yeah, but you see, my dad is in heaven now. Yeah, so I just want to let him know that I'm thinking of him. What's that? How am I going to get the flowers to heaven? Oh, well, I suppose I could send them by airmail. Oh, no, seriously, I'm just going to bring them to the cemetery and put them on his gravestone. And that way, you know, it will show other people how much we loved our dad, and it will cheer them up, too, when they go visit their loved one. Yeah, I think that would be a very nice thing to do, huh? You know, I have a lot of happy memories of times that I spent with my dad. Yeah, spending time with your dad is very important. Yeah. That's how you make all those happy memories, by spending time together, right? Oh, that reminds me. I have a story I wanted to read to you about spending time with Dad. Oh, let's see. Here it is right here. Oh, this is by Anna Dewdney, and this is called Nellie Knew and Daddy Too, and I think you'll like this story. Shall we read it together? Nellie Knew and Daddy Too by Anna Dewdney. Nellie loves her Daddy Knew. He always knows just what to do. A great big box, some tape and string. Daddy can make anything. Oh, dads are very creative, aren't they? They can make anything. First they measure, then they draw. Nellie tapes and Daddy saws. See, she's helping out where she can. She's letting Dad handle the saw, though. And then they add a little glue. Nellie and her Daddy Knew. Can you see what they're building? Looks like they're building a house. A perfect little house for one, but Nellie thinks it's not quite done. It needs some flowers, just a few. Time to shop with Daddy Knew. He's helping her put her jacket on so they can go shopping. What do you think they'll buy? A big adventure to the store, plants and hammers, ladders, more. Would she like a better view? Take a ride on Daddy Knew. He picked her up and put her on his shoulders. Does Daddy ever give you a shoulder ride? My dad would do piggyback rides sometimes. But more colors than she's ever seen. Purple, yellow, pink, and green. Nellie finds the perfect blue. Daddy gets some brushes too. Gotta have some brushes, some paint brushes, right? Out with Daddy, hip hooray! It's a super duper day for Nellie and her Daddy Knew. Uh-oh, something's gone wrong. Daddy, where are you? Oh, poor Nellie, she lost her dad. That's a very scary feeling to not be able to find Mom or Dad. Oh, look, somebody's picking her up. Who do you think it is? I bet it's Daddy. Swooping, zooming way up high, Daddy holds her and she flies. Guess who loves his Nellie? Who? Yes, it's Daddy Knew. Oh, he found her. Isn't that good? Time for checkout at the store. Daddy adds just one thing more. A special day for just these two. Nellie and her Daddy Knew. They had a special day to the store, huh? Paint the house with brick designs. Bring big bright flowers, climbing vines. There's nothing that these two can't do. Nellie and her Daddy Knew. They're painting together now, aren't they? time for dinner. Daddy cooks. Then they read their favorite books. Every night and every day, Daddy makes it all okay. He always knows just what to do. Looks like she's gonna sleep in her new house. Nellie's daddy knew. Oh, look at the one thing more that he bought was a flashlight for her. So when she sleeps in her new house, she has a flashlight. Oh, isn't that a nice story of Nellie and her dad? Yeah, she was spending some quality time with Dad, wasn't she? Did your dad ever build you a house? No, mine neither. No, but that doesn't mean he didn't love me. Yeah, he just never built me a house. Well, today I thought we could talk about what dads do and see if there's some way we can help him with all the things he has to do. So I have a poster here. So let's go through this together and see what we can come up with for ideas. So one thing Dad does is mow the grass. Do you think that you could help Dad mow the grass? I suppose if you were old enough and responsible enough to manage a lawnmower, but you know, lawnmowers have blades, sharp blades. That's what cuts the grass, and that can be quite dangerous. So you have to be very careful around lawnmowers. And here's another thing. If there's anything in the grass, like a rock, then the mower could pick it up and throw it, and you don't want to be too close because it could hit you. So here's a way you could help Dad with mowing the grass. You could go around and pick the yard up first. Make sure you pick up any rocks or sticks or trash or anything that might be in the grass. And get the grass all ready for Dad to mow. That would be very helpful for Dad, and I'm sure he would appreciate that. Oh, how about take the trash out? Oh, I can tell you that's something moms do not like to do. No? Do you think you could help Dad take the trash out? Yeah. I think so. I think that would be very helpful. Yeah, just try not to drag it, because if you drag the bag, well, plastic bags sometimes rip, and you may get to the front door and find out you got a whole trail of trash behind you, and that wouldn't be so good. Then you'd have more work to do. But yeah, I think you could help take the trash out. How about fix the car? Does your dad fix the car? Yeah, my dad used to try to fix the car, but sometimes it was better if he just brought it to the garage and let the mechanic do it. Yeah, but my husband, my children's dad, he was always good about fixing the car. Yeah, do you think you could help Dad with that? Probably not, right? I mean, you have to have mechanic training and some skills to work on cars, but here's something you could do. Like if Dad's laying down on the ground and he needs a wrench, he could ask you for a wrench and you could hand him a wrench. Or if he needs a screwdriver, you could hand him the screwdriver. Yeah, you could be the tool person. Yeah, and that would save Dad from having to get up and down off the ground. That would be very helpful for Dad. Let's see what else we have here. Rake the leaves. Now that is something you could definitely help Dad with, right? Yeah, that could be a family event and everybody could do it. And maybe after you get the leaves in a pile, maybe Dad would let you jump in them. Yeah. How about help pay bills? I don't know that you could help Dad pay the bills. I mean, it used to be that moms would stay home and watch the kids and Dad work to earn the money, but now it's not unusual for moms to work too. Yeah, but you know, maybe when you're older and you get a job, you could help Dad. But here's a way you could help Dad with the bills. Yeah. You could, when you're leaving a room and you're not going to go back in that room for a while, you could shut the light off. You don't need to have every light in the house on. You could shut the light off or shut off fans or air conditioners or anything you're not using, and that would help the electric bill to be a lot lower. Or water. Don't waste water. Only use what you need to wash your face and hands and brush your teeth and take your bath or your shower and shut it off and just don't let it run, and that would keep the water bill down. Yeah. And here's another idea. When you're going outside, close the door behind you, or when you're coming in, make sure the outside door is always closed, because in the wintertime, if you leave the door open, you let all the hot air out and the cold air in, and then in the summertime, it's just the opposite. You let all the cool air out and the hot air in, and so if you close the door behind you, that could keep the heating and the cooling costs down. So see, you can help Dad with the bills. Yeah, that would be a very helpful thing for him. All right, how about fix broken toys? What do you think? Can you help Dad with that? You don't know how to fix broken toys? No, I don't know either. But sometimes Dad can fix toys. But you know how you could help? Be gentle with your toys so you don't break them. Yeah. I know sometimes things happen and toys break and you don't want them to, but if you just try to be gentle with them. And here's another thing. Just remember that dad's not a magician. Sometimes toys get too broken to get fixed. Yeah. So if dad can't fix the toy, well, don't be too upset about it. Just try to play with it if you can, or maybe you'll get a better one for your birthday or something. Yeah. Or how about this one? Appointments. Oh, yes. Sometimes dads have to take you to appointments like the doctor or the dentist. Yeah. So how could you help dad with that? Do you know how? By cooperating. Yeah. One time I took my son to the dentist and he didn't want to go to the dentist and he was afraid he was going to get a shot. So you know what he did? He climbed underneath the bench in the waiting room and he wouldn't come out. It's kind of embarrassing. Yeah. So if dad has to take you to an appointment, just cooperate. Yeah, because he's only trying to keep you healthy. Yeah. How about house repairs? Can you help dad with house repairs? Yeah, dads are good at fixing things around the house. Yeah, they change light bulbs and maybe they can fix a broken window, or they have all kinds of little things they do around the house to keep the house all fixed up. I think that's probably a lot like working on the car. You have to have skills and ability. Oh, but like working on the car, maybe you can help dad with the tools and be the tool person. Yeah, and if he needs a hammer, you can hand him the hammer. If he needs a nail, you can hand him a nail, or the screwdriver. Yeah, you could be the tool person and help him out. Oh, and here's a thought. Here's another way you can help him. Don't slam doors. If you slam doors, you could break the door, or if you open it too hard, you might put the doorknob through the wall, and don't throw things in the house because it might put holes in the wall. So, yeah, Dad would really appreciate it if you would save your rough play for outside. Yeah. And if the house doesn't get broken, then it doesn't need repair, right? Yeah. So, let's see. Oh, keep the yard clean. Oh, that's another good thing that you could help Dad with. Yeah. Yeah, you could go around and pick up trash, yeah, and put your toys away, right? Yeah, if you're done riding your bike, put your bike back in the shed or the garage, or your scooter, yeah, or your skateboard. And then if you eat anything outside, just don't throw it on the ground. Like if you don't want to leave silverware laying around, because I told you lawnmowers will throw things, yeah, and you don't want things to get thrown, yeah. So just help pick the yard up. Dad would like a nice clean yard, yeah. And here, the most important one. We need to help Dad feel appreciated, yeah. That's a good one to end with. What do you think you could do? Tell him thank you. Yeah. Give him a hug. Yeah. Tell him you love him. Oh, yes. All very good ideas. Yeah. Give him a gift. Yeah. Yeah. So, see, there are lots of things you can do to make Dad feel appreciated. So, I think that's an important one. So, I think now we need to move on to Move and Groove. Yeah. So, I brought the Get Down song. Do you remember the Get Down song? We haven't done that one for a long time. One time, Grandma Kitty got down and she couldn't get back up again. She had to have her grandson help her. So I might have to cheat and use my stool. But hop up off that couch. Remember, our hearts were made to beat. So let's get some exercise and make our hearts happy. All right, let's see what we have here. Oh, here we go. All right. Right. How did you do? Oh, that's a good exercise for your knees. Oh my goodness. That one reminds me of head and shoulders, knees and toes. You've ever done that one before? That's a good one for exercise too. Oh yeah, that is definitely good for the knees. And Grandma Kitty didn't have trouble getting back up. I did have to cheat a little bit. I sat on my stool. All right, let's check our bee bag. See what we have here. Remember, our bee bags are the things we want to be. Oh, look what we have in here. Oh, isn't he just the sweetest bee you've ever seen? Oh, I went to the mall and I saw this bee and I just had to get him. Isn't he just cute? I'll just set him here. Bees like flowers, so here I'll just put him by the flowers so he can keep the flowers company. All right, so let's just check and see what we have here. Oh, I like this one. This says be creative. Oh, I like this one. I like to be creative, don't you? Do you know what creative means? Oh, it means to use your imagination to come up with lots of good ideas. Yes. Oh, I like to be creative and come up with lots of good ideas, don't you? Yeah. So sometimes when people think of creative, they think of like people who make a lot of things like with arts and crafts, like people who like to paint and they're very creative with their painting, or people who like to knit and crochet and sew and they make all kinds of creative craft projects. Yeah, so, how does creative apply to helping Dad? Oh, I know. We can come up with creative ideas of things we can do with Dad. So, I'll tell you what. I have a list of ideas here, and you tell me what you think, and I'll see if I have it here on my list. So what are some creative ideas of things you can do with Dad? What? Fishing, yes, that is a very good idea. Dads are good people to go fishing with. Yeah, look, I'll show you. I bought this for my grandchildren. It says, Daddy's fishing buddy. Isn't that cute? Yeah, dads like to go fishing, and that's a better thing to do with Dad than Mom, because moms don't like to put the worms on the hooks. You like to go camping with your dad? Oh, yes, that's also a very good idea. Yeah, camping is fun, and then you can sit around the campfire and roast marshmallows and hot dogs and make s'mores. Oh, yes, camping would be a very fun thing to do with Dad. Yeah. What's that? You like baseball? Like you mean play ball in the yard? Yeah, that's fun. Or go to a game too. Yeah. When my kids were little, we used to go to baseball games all the time, and we'd get a hot dog and a soda and sit there and watch the game. Oh, that's a fun thing to do. Yeah, that's a very good idea. Something you can do with Dad. But video games? You like to do video games with your dad? Well, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, Grandma Kitty is not into video games, but if your dad likes video games, that is a great way to spend time with him. Yeah, you guys are coming up with some great ideas here. What's that? Hiking? Oh, yes, hiking is a great idea too. Oh, it's a great way to get some exercise and get outside in the fresh air and spend some time together and see all kinds of neat things out in the woods. Yeah, hiking is a very good idea. A cookout? You want to have a cookout with your dad? Yeah, a cookout or a picnic or something. Yeah, food just seems to taste better when you're outside, don't you think? I think it does. Yeah. You want to go bike riding with Dad? Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah. Maybe riding with Dad would be good. Riding with Grandma Kitty would not be, because she's not a very good person at riding bikes. She is not very balanced or coordinated. But yeah, that would be a great idea to go riding bikes with your dad. Yeah. You want to go to an amusement park? You mean like Six Flags, where they have lots of rides? Oh, yeah, that would be a great idea. Yeah, amusement parks are kind of expensive. So if Dad takes you to an amusement park, well, that is a very special day. Yeah, that would be a very special event, and that would be something you would remember for a long time. Yeah. You want to go swimming? Oh, yeah, swimming. Yeah, so you could go to the beach and go swimming, or you could go to the pool, the town pool, or some places have indoor pools, and yeah, that would be a good way to get some exercise too. So that would be a fun event to do with Dad. Yeah. You like it when Dad takes you to the playground? Yes, I love to go to the playground. Yeah, lots of things to do at the playground. Yeah, that would be fun too. You want to go to McDonald's? Oh, yes. Yeah, I think that would be fun, or just anywhere for lunch. Yeah, I had a friend that his kids used to do dad's night, and dad would take them out someplace to eat and spend some time just with one child at a time. And yeah, that would be fun if you get to go to McDonald's or go get pizza or something like that. Yeah, very good idea. Yeah. Bowling. Oh, yes. I haven't been bowling for a long time. When I used to go bowling when I was a kid, they had candlepin. And so I would throw one ball down one gutter and one ball down the other gutter, and the third ball might get a pin or two, but I wasn't very good at bowling. But now they have big balls now, and now they have those guards they put up, the bumper guards, so your ball won't go in the gutter, so you're more likely to knock some pins down. But yeah, bowling would be a great idea to spend some time with dad. How about just like a car ride, going for a car ride, just hop in the car and just go for a ride and see what you see? Yeah, go do some exploring somewhere. Yeah. And what about ice cream? Can't forget ice cream. Yeah, that's one of my all-time favorite things. That's one of the things that I used to do a lot with my dad. Oh, he was very good at taking us out for ice cream. Yeah, so that would be a great idea, a great way to spend some time with dad. Let me show you this. Look at this. We have found some pretty interesting things, creative ideas of things to do with Dad. If we do all this with Dad, well, we're going to keep him really busy, aren't we? Yeah. I think we've got some plans for Dad, don't we? Yeah. Oh, what's that? Oh, your dad doesn't live with you? Oh, well, that happens sometimes. Yeah, you don't get to see him very often? Oh, yeah. Well, not everybody has a dad that lives with them. No, so sometimes you have to be kind of creative. Like you could maybe have a father figure. Do you know what a father figure is? That's somebody that's not really your father, but he does things with you like a father would. Yeah, so a father figure might be like an uncle or a grandfather, maybe a family friend or a neighbor, or maybe someone from your church or like a youth group, or there's big brothers, big sisters, yeah, or it could even be your own big brother. Yeah, it's just someone that you can look up to and respect and treat them like a father, and someone that would be a good role model for you. So you can do all these fun activities with your father figure, and that would be a creative solution, wouldn't it? But here's the thing. Don't ever go anywhere with somebody without talking to mom about it first. Yeah, because you want to make sure that that you're safe, right? So unfortunately, there are some bad people in the world, and so you want to protect yourself and keep yourself safe. So if there's somebody that you think would make a good father figure that would like to go get ice cream with you, well, you check with mom first and make sure that she's approving of it. Okay? Just work hard to keep yourself safe. Yeah. So we have talked about a lot of things we can do with Dad, right? And with Father's Day coming up soon, it's a special day. Maybe you can do some of these fun things with him, and just remember all the good things that Dad does for you. Dad does a lot, doesn't he? Yeah. So try to help Dad out with some of these things and find some creative ways to spend time with Dad on Father's Day. Yeah, because you want to make happy memories and spend time with your father, right? And if your dad doesn't live with you, well, maybe you could make him a card or call him and wish him a happy Father's Day and let him know you're thinking about him. And then maybe you can do some fun things with your father figure until while Dad's away, until you can spend time with Dad. So I hope all you dads have a wonderful Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all of you. And I hope your children find some creative ways to make you feel appreciated. Yeah, because dads do a lot for us, right, kids? So we want to make them feel special because they deserve it. So I think I'm going to take these flowers over and get them over to my dad. So, well, you all take care. You stay healthy, safe, and happy. And Grandma Kitty will see you next time. Bye-bye.